go with Caucasian.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Caucasian people first.
Oh yeah, we couldn't end on that.
So Jonah Hill, first of all, I love the fact that Niecy was a part of the people that thought.
I was.
I would have never guessed this either.
Me either. I would have thought she would have picked up on it.
I was ready to talk about it too. I was a part of the people that was like, girl, I don't give a fuck what Jonah said. He fine. I was in the same week that I was talking about Keke Palmer baby daddy.
Ooh.
And what I put in the comments when I saw the post was sound like Keke baby daddy, but without but with money. Because with money, you don't need the public to jump on your bandwagon to bully your old lady because you got your money and your access and your own fame for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Hold up, not that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now where I was like, oh yeah, this nigga's crazy. And to me, I feel like if you was really looking at this picture, you can see he crazy. First of all, he made her wear the same suit that he was wearing so nobody would view her as more attractive. He probably made her not wear makeup or get her hair done so she would not steal this moment from him.
Now
most niggas that act like, listen, Martell, I said it the first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Most niggas that act like, oh, I'm trying to keep other men from seeing you, it's really because they're jealous of you and they don't want you to outshine them. Specifically, if they're a fat nigga that's trying to lose weight and be funny in Hollywood, you already insecure. Look at his hair. That's the second thing in this picture that let me know that he on bullshit. Anytime I see a white man with a blonde comb back, it is not a good thing. It's never a good thing. They either flaming racist or, in his case, trying to hide that they is an insecure little fat fuck. Versus,
damn,
it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry, but I gotta call it how I see it because I know that's what plays a part and why he would get with this woman, date her, knowing what she does for a living. She is a fucking famous surf instructor. He dated her and proceeded to send her this via text. Plain and simple. If you need, and these are the bullet points, y'all. When I saw bullet points, I said this nigga has learned therapeutic jargon to manipulate this woman because niggas do that. He said, if you need surfing with men, that's the first thing. Number 2, boundaryless inappropriate friendships with men. That leaves a lot up to interpretation as far as I'm concerned. Then he says, if you need to model. We all model. Every single one of us, if we get online with a cute pair of jeans on and show off how cute we look, that's modeling, bitch. Any nigga that's got a problem with that, something wrong with him.
He don't want to be seen.
Period. To post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit.
But that was her before she met him, right?
Yes.
She's always done that. Keep going. Always done that.
Okay, he said to post sexual pictures, which I feel like I don't even know what the fuck that means. Another thing that's open for his interpretation on what sexual is. Friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful.
You can't hang out with your whole friends at night.
Yeah, you can't hang out with your homegirls, they hoes. So you can't be trusted to hang out with them. But we know most of the times that's to isolate you so your homegirls don't put you up on game.
Right. To have self-thought.
Absolutely. Then he says, I am not the right partner for you if these things bring you to a place of happiness. I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the way things have hurt our trust. So she says, all the posts I removed from my page. So she acquiesces to his demands. He then says, good start, but you don't seem to get it. But it's not my place to teach you. I've made my boundaries clear. You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear. And I hope it makes you happy. Now, y'all, these messages he sent one after another. So if the girl is already making an effort to acquiesce, why are you still beating her over the head like she's not? Y'all, when I say that all of these messages are sent one after another, let me show you. Meaning that there was no way for her to edit out her response because look at the spacing. So that means he just going off on a fucking tangent.
Yep.
So then he says, respect however you want to live your life. You only get one. Sort of done with explaining myself. This is all to make her feel bad. This is to shame. This is to guilt her. He's already done what he needs to do in order to lock her in. She's already emotionally invested, which is why she's acquiescing to this shit. When we all know if a woman is a surf instructor and you don't want to be with somebody that instructs men on surfing, then you shouldn't date them, correct? Why would you wait until after you started dating them to tell them that everything they do for a living is a problem for you?
Absolutely.
Because the plot thickens even more. He wants to get you away from your job so that you will be financially beholden to him. You'll rely on him for money if you're not doing the things that you used to do. A lot of women do this because they're under the illusion that if this man is taking care of me, that it's okay for me to give all these things up. But essentially, he's going to take away your autonomy. And by taking away your way of making money for yourself, you will then need him versus being with him because you want him. So when he continues to disrespect you and impose his boundaries on you, which are really his insecurities, you will feel more likely to acquiesce even more because now you're financially dependent upon him. So to me, it was already looking bad to me. Then when she said 3 removed, not the video yet, it is my best surfing video. Would you feel better if the cover frame was different? This is her trying to negotiate with a fucking terrorist. And then he tells her, yeah, one that isn't your ass in a thong. And she says, not a thong, but okay. If y'all see the little video down here in the corner, y'all, that's a one-piece bathing suit that she's wearing. And it's probably in her ass because that's what bathing suits do. They go in your ass. I don't know if y'all know. That's why they make some of them to just go in your ass. But I want y'all to know, everybody that thought that this was okay, I just want y'all to know that y'all was on Candace Owens' side. Because Candace Owens says there's literally nothing wrong with Jonah's leaked text messages regarding what he wants in a partner. But there is plenty wrong with women in society today. Basic respect for your partner is now being labeled as misogynistic from insecure women. Oh, really? Y'all like how they flip that on y'all? Y'all like how they flip that on y'all? His boundaries
How is she insecure when he the one that came to her with the bullshit? And he's doing the same thing that I said Kiki baby daddy did, because now he's in Kiki baby daddy bag. Okay, that's the bag that he's in, which is using a situation to disguise from what the real issue is, which is your fucking insecurity. So you listed all of these issues, trying to say this is what she needs to work on and all of that, so that it can support your ego, make you feel better, make you feel secure in the relationship. But you should have felt secure with the person that you was trying to get in a relationship with, because she ain't really changed shit about herself. This is who she was when you met her. And that's what be killing me with some guys that I notice. They like these women that be all out there doing their thing, showing their body, whatever the case is. And then when you get with them, you think that it should only be accessible to you. They shouldn't show that to other. Like, I don't, then go and find that type of woman versus, you know what I'm saying, trying to mold and change somebody. I don't like that at all. I think that he was very insecure. The only thing I did agree with, because Nisi mentioned this, I agree with when you said that it's a problem now. Like, at first she was fine with it, but now I guess since they broke up, she wants to put this out there and act like it's a, oh my God, he did this to me, woe is me. But you seem like you was going along with it in the text messages, because unfortunately he got to your mental.
See, okay, I'm glad you said that. So I wanted to explain why initially I was like, Jonah not wrong. And number one, let me say, when I said he fine, I meant like he good. Nobody is checking for Jonah physically. Be for real. You said what?
Girl, I didn't think that. I didn't think you meant he looked good.
I said he fine. He good.
His point. That's what I thought.
Right. So number one, let me tell you this. When I was reading the text in like the 10 seconds that I applied to it, the first line said that, what was the first line? Something about the relationship she had with men that were like boundaryless. When I saw that, I was thinking to myself like, okay, nobody would say that unless they got with somebody who still has relationships with people they used to fuck, right? And then all the other checkpoints I did not read. The next piece of news that I found out was Jamie's point, was that the girl got mad that he had a baby with somebody else. So you were willing, now that I know everything, I know that you were willing to be abused and confined to certain things because you thought you was going to get a cash out at the end. So now that somebody else got a cash out, you mad about it. So honestly, I feel like both of them on bullshit.
Ooh.
Was it really about the cash out, or did he lock her in and then switch tactics on her? And by this,
I think it was both. She knew it was fucked up, but there had to be something in it for you to continue to persist with that. And I know she knew it was fucked up
what you were saying
because
with
she
Roy.
got online. Yeah, I know she knew it was fucked up because she got online and tried to embarrass him for it after the fact. So why did you keep that abuse a secret until somebody else got something that you didn't get, which was a cash cow, a baby?
It low-key, I don't know if maybe I'm fucking up the timeline, but when she released it, it felt like she was responding to Kiki. Like, I don't know why, but it felt like, since we talking about the way these niggas like to control women with how we dress and what we do and all of that, let me show y'all how it's not. And I'm probably wrong about this, but the way it came out right after the Kiki situation, it almost seemed like old girl was like, oh, let me show y'all how they do you. And that's why she posted this shit. Because
I mean, how convenient though.
I don't think neither one of y'all wrong, because the girl came out with her story in the beginning when he and Kiki first announced that they were together, because I don't think she knew that they were dating or something. So I think that she said, ain't that crazy, he'll get you pregnant, yada yada yada, whatever. So I think that she came out first, and then now that this blow up, I feel like she's not over that situation, so she used this as an opportunity for her to come back out. So I think y'all both got a point.
Yeah, but I still, like, for me, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. At the end of the day, if if I give you a chance, and let's be very clear, we all know what it is. Jonah, if you weren't famous and with the access and probably could make a bitch laugh, she probably wouldn't be fucking with you. But to me, I feel like she probably did, and that's why I told you, think about Robin from Waiting to Exhale. You know that this nigga is undeserving, but you like, all these other pretty niggas are always fucking me over. So let me give the fat short nigga a chance. Maybe he'll treat me better because he knows he's getting a catch here. And so you get into the relationship and you get emotionally invested. And then one day when he knows you're emotionally invested because he's tested you in some way, you're on, he's tested you in some way. And so once he realizes you're locked in, he then sends you his list of demands. And because you're now chemically and emotionally tied into him, you can't help but to acquiesce, even if you know in your mind that it don't make sense. And I say this because I've been in relationships and fucked with ain't shit ass niggas who I could look at him and be like, I know you ain't shit, but I'm literally about to still fuck with you.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but I feel you too. I feel you too. She had to know it was going to be good for her career. It was going to be good. That's why it was like, do I have to take down my best fucking, you know what I'm saying, video? But the fact that she was even thinking about doing it lets me know that even though they both may be to blame, he's in control of her and she's not in control of herself.
Exactly. It's kind of like how we always say, everybody will be willing to put up with certain things for some sort of payoff. And like, people do shit they know is wrong every day, or they agree to shit that they know don't feel right, thinking, oh, well, maybe it'll get better. Oh, well, maybe this will happen. And that's honestly exactly what she was doing. Either way it goes, I don't think Jonah was right. I think that was fucked up for what he was doing. But I do, like, I'm reflecting on what she was thinking in her time and coming out.
Yeah. I think we definitely take some responsibility in it. But to me, once you break up with a nigga or once you're not with him no more, your responsibility in that situation is absolved. If you want to spray him, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of protecting niggas' images when they ain't shit. So if you want to spray him, especially because you spraying him about your personal experience of him, I don't have a problem with that. The truth is the truth. And then, we saw another story come out where the little young chick was saying that he, forced himself on her and kissed her at a party when he
right there, Bondy, go down.
The Disney girl.
Right there.
Thank you. Child, you can't trust any nigga that's coloring his hair like this. I'm sorry. White men, black men, if they color their hair too severely,
That's true.
too poignant on that color of the hair. You cannot trust them. You know why? Because they're insecure.
You talking about white men or black?
Both.
I
Either
rebuke
one.
that because Usher did that. I rebuke it.
Usher did what?
When he was over in was it Paris?
What
Yeah,
do?
he did do it. He dyed
When
his
he
hair that blonde.
dyed that blonde.
Didn't he change it back?
He did, but I feel like he was still off his rocker. I think he was off his rocker in that moment.
Yeah, everybody does go through this period though where they get this lighter color bleached thing going on.
You see, he's still doing it though. Like I'm just saying, I just want to point out that Jonah might still be blind. Okay. But what I'm just saying, yeah, I'm talking about the men that do this long term. Like if you have your stage with the hair coloring and then you snap out of it, okay. But I still feel like the way men try to act like when women cut all their hair off is because they're going through something. I think whenever you niggas color your hair, Beijing it, or for white men go completely golden Lord blind, it's because you're going through something. I do believe that. I do. Because I want you to just salt and pepper like an old natural nigga that just know he fine and don't care. Like that's what I want you to do. But you're not gonna do that because you're insecure and you're trying to look young.
You know what scared me more than this blonde is the forced man buns on the tight curly hair. The forced man bun scared the fuck out of me. Brandon from Love Marriage Detroit. Yeah. Thank you. Right on time. Scared
JJ. Well, he got the twigs, right?
JJ.
Use him as an example because his hair don't even complete the ponytail like that.
You
like
remember Andre from Radio Love?
Shitty. Girl, hold up. But so listen, this girl, and I ain't gotta read y'all all this, but she basically said he was 24, she was 16, they was at a party, he offered her a cigarette, she go outside to smoke a cigarette, and this nigga shoves his tongue down her throat. So it's giving, it's giving you not in control of yourself. And it's because you're insecure. I wouldn't exactly, full blown grape juice you or anything like that, but it's absolutely giving unsafe man.
For sure. Yeah, I hate that Hollywood creates those environments for those younger people. First of all, he's absolutely wrong. Second of all, why the fuck is she 16 smoking at a party with 24-year-olds? I feel like this happens so much in Hollywood because I feel like when you on set, they'll have a teenager playing a role with a love interest with somebody that's probably 20-some years old. You know what I'm saying? The 21-year-old that look like they probably like 17. Like
they don't do it as much now.
Thank God.
They use because back in the day they would literally have a fucking teenager making out with some grown ass man. But now they'll just get people that's like 22, 23 and then say that they're in their teen years.
Yeah.
At least, the dogging, Degrassi, you know what I'm talking about? Freeform, those shows.
And then they might even get, the stand-ins where they get the photo doubles where you're not the actual person that's kissing. They may have somebody else kissing in that.
Or they can do CGI like Lauren London did him.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm like, y'all be creating these weird ass spaces for these children to be violated.
Somebody was like, that's why our girl Lauren London couldn't kiss him in that movie because the energy was off and she could feel it.
That's what I started thinking, like, maybe that's why she did the CGI.
And I'm gonna tell you, if they put him in the movie, a lot of times in Hollywood, the black man wants to get the movie made, but the white people are like, we're gonna only make it if you put this white boy in the film. And the black man knows how people in Hollywood and behind the scenes know about him. So he probably made it so that, look, Lauren, we're going to have you play opposite him. We didn't want him, but they making us do him. So we're going to use him, but we're going to do CGI. So just stand real close to him. You ain't got to really kiss him. And she like, all right, I'm going to get my check. It's Netflix. I'm going to do it. That sound about right. Because I didn't understand. I was like, why is she not kissing him? I was thinking it was about the whole Nipsey Hussle situation.
I still think it was about that, to be honest. It might be a little bit about the energy, but I still think it was a whole lot about the Nipsey.
Yeah, I think that's very possible. But I do like that. I do like that they're able to kind of do the CGI thing and as they perfect it, make it look better because I always wonder how do they be getting I'd be like, girl, that would be the hardest part for me, having to slob and kiss up on somebody that I'm just like, no, I don't want to kiss this person.
I don't want to see intimate CGI scenes. I want to see real lip.
You want to see the real thing? Oh, child, people have to go to therapy.
Hollywood, where y'all would bring both people in and see what their chemistry was, and if the chemistry didn't match, y'all need to decide whether y'all want the woman or the man more, but somebody be replaced. Because to me, they should have chosen another white boy. This is a black movie. It more so needed Lauren London than it needed him. Honestly, though, I feel like they could have chosen another actress because Lauren London is so fucking dry.
I don't even think
I
I
was
watched
gonna
the
say
whole
that too.
thing. I don't even think the movie gave what it was supposed to for me. I don't think I made it to the end. I think I went to sleep.
Mm-mm.
It was cute. I ordered a pizza. I was already, drunk type of thing.